So as you guys can see, I'm now getting ready to start on the corn. So I've cut up like 4 strips of bacon, and I usually cut it into strips, not strips, but slices where I have like about an inch wide or so, little pieces. And I'm gonna brown that. And this is my red pepper, green pepper, bell peppers. After the bacon is pretty much done cooking, where it's not raw anymore, then I'll put this in there and I'll mix that in. And while that is cooking and browning, and I stir from time to time, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna cut my corn off of the cob, off of the husk. Well, the cob, I guess that is what it is, isn't it? So that by the time the pan and all of my vegetables are ready for me to put this in, I just dump this over in there, get some butter, and then let it just do its thing. And it just depends on how much you like your corn cooked. Some people like it to cook down where it's really soft. Some people like it to still be crisp and firm, which is where you get more of your vitamins from when you don't cook it down so much. Some people like it to brown a whole lot. So it just depends. And the more butter you do use, the more it's going to brown. But I love fresh corn on the cob. Love it. So I just like to cut it off the husk. And you can buy the frozen corn in the bag too. Does it work? Absolutely. But when you can do fresh, it's always better. And I did one of these family packs, so this is 8 ears of corn. But this will last us a few days, at least 2 dinners, with whatever I decide to change up some meat on, or if somebody just wants to eat some corn, Or I can take the corn and put it in something else. I can take some of the corn and put it in a salad. So once you get the corn cooked, you can do whatever you want with it. That is up to you. And I guess from time to time, I should actually look up at you guys in this camera, but I gotta make sure I don't cut myself with these sharp behind knives that I got. I went and got me some new knives, but I can't play with these knives. I can hurt myself with these knives. So, I gotta focus on what I'm doing. Two more, and then I'm gonna drain off all this water. Corn holds a lot of water, especially if this has been unthawed corn. So I said fresh corn. It was fresh corn when I bought it, and then I put it in the freezer, and now I unthawed it to take it off of the husk. So actually I still have frozen corn while I'm playing. So there you go. Now I've done my 8 ears of corn. I'm gonna get here and I'm gonna stir my bacon around so that it browns. And I'll let that cook up brown a little bit more, because I don't like to eat no raw bacon. Don't do nothing for my stomach. I'm going to take my red bell pepper and green bell pepper and put it in here with my bacon. And let all of that just settle in. Stir that around. And I'll let that sit there for about 2 minutes. Cut up some of these bigger pieces that didn't get cut up when I first chopped them up. See, I take my, when I buy red peppers and green peppers, bell peppers, I cut them up when I first buy them and then put them in Ziploc bags. I separate them into like 3 or 4 Ziploc bags. So like a serving size of the vegetable for what I'm gonna use it for. And then that way, then when I get ready to actually use it, I just take it out of the freezer. Okay, now y'all know my phone just fell, right? I don't know what that is. Okay. I don't know what my phone is doing.